Hi, I'm Dr. Rasya Dixit. I'm a dermatologist in private practice in Bangalore from the last 15 years. Who doesn't want their skin to glow? But when you talk about glow to a dermatologist, we are talking about 4 major characteristics of the skin which make the skin glow. The first is the hydration of the skin, the amount of water content in the skin which makes your skin look very youthful and supple. Second is the luminosity of the skin, the characteristic of the skin, its ability to reflect the light and look bright in the skin in any light. The third is the texture of the skin. So a person who has irregular skin, like lot of open pores or scars, usually they are not able to have a normal or natural glow of the skin. And the fourth is the tonality of the skin or the skin tone itself. So some people may be having a lot of patchiness on the skin, they might be having some pigmentation on the skin, or they might be having some areas which appear more darker than the others. A person who has all these 4 characteristics, that is the hydration, the luminosity, the texture as well as the tone, is supposed to have a healthy skin or a very lovely glowing skin which looks young and beautiful. Let us look at what are these 4 characteristics and how they affect your skin. The first one is the hydration of the skin. Not only it is important to drink plenty of water to make sure your skin stays hydrated throughout the day, but it's also important to avoid small mistakes which could be robbing the skin of the moisture or the hydration that it requires. First one is to not use a harsh face wash. Especially people who are having oily skin, they tend to use harsh face wash with scrubs, with salicylic acid, which remove the extra water from the skin and make the skin look very tired, dull and dehydrated. The second is to never skip your moisturizer. A moisturizer which has a lot of hyaluronic acid and ceramides can replace the lost water and make your skin more tight and youthful. It is also important to invest in a good hyaluronic acid as well as vitamin C containing serum which can replenish not only the moisture but also prevent wrinkling of the skin. At bedtime, don't skip your night cream. Night creams usually have larger quantity of hyaluronic acid and ceramides. They are a little bit more rich, so you cannot use it in the daytime as they may look more greasy or sticky. But at bedtime, they nourish your skin overnight to give your skin back the hydration it desires. The second point, the luminosity of the skin or the ability of the skin to reflect light. This usually you see that when we are in our 20s or early 30s, the skin is usually very bright and luminous. This is a function of 2 factors. One is the amount of hydration which is present inside the skin and the quality of the epidermis. So that when the epidermis is more compact, it is able to reflect light back better. So how do we increase the hydration inside the dermis? That is by using hyaluronic acid containing hydration material which are available as injections. These are called booster treatments or skin boosters. The other treatment is to do some chemical peels to exfoliate the epidermis so the epidermis comes back and regenerates in a new way and becomes more compact and more hydrated, so it looks very luminous. In your diet, make sure that you're eating a lot of antioxidant rich food and exercise. Exercise is something which increases hyaluronic acid in the skin. So when you exercise regularly, when you do your cardio exercises, the skin starts to glow, and this is because of the increased formation of hyaluronic acid in the upper layer of the dermis. Third thing that we were talking about is the texture of the skin. We know that if a wall is not smooth, if it has got lot of roughness, it is not going to look very bright or shiny or luminous even if you paint it with the most brighter color. This is because the light is falling at different angles on the skin. So similarly, when there is a lot of open pores in the skin, or if there are a lot of acne scars, depressed scars on the skin is not going to look glowy even if it is hydrated or luminous. So what you need to do is address the texture of the skin using either a laser or a microneedle treatment so that the collagen increases and you get a smoother texture that is going to help you for the skin to glow. The fourth, of course, like I told you, was the tonality of the skin. Indian skin especially is very prone to pigmentation in the under eye area and around the mouth area. These are the common areas of pigmentation which becomes significantly worse as we cross into our 30s and significantly worse during our hormonal periods. So to address this concern, we have something called a Q-switched Nd:YAG laser. which can increase or make the tone of the face the same. So the luminosity and the glow of the skin can come across well. So if you want to understand about your skin, what is the concern, why is your skin not looking young or fresh or radiant, I think you need to consult your dermatologist so they can identify which of these 4 factors is lacking in your skin and help you to tackle these conditions in a correct way so you can always have your glow up.